Well, that's the Nola we all have come to know and love. He was outstanding today. McClure asked him when Leake was pitching if he noticed anything, and he said, yeah, he's nothing above the knees. And Mac's been preaching to him to keep the ball down, whatever you do, keep it. He was painting on both sides of the plate. Real good curveball, threw a lot of good changeups. I think he got tired in that 8th inning, but it was great to see him rebound from the struggles he's been going through. He's really looked good today. Freddie started it off with that home run. That was nice to see off a pretty good pitcher. Joseph with the home run gave us another run, and then he came up big again in that 8th inning to drive in the 2. So all in all, it was special to come in here smiling for a change.
Especially coming off last night, and then all that kind of went wrong at the end last night. How important was it to have Aaron kind of take control and for Freddie to get the home run early to get you guys going?
Well, to establish that we could hit this guy, he shut us out over in St. Louis, obviously, but that was huge just to kind of prove we can hit the guy. And he didn't have quite the same stuff, but I had designs on Nola going 9 innings. I thought he might go through 9 innings, but I think he got a little tired in that 8th inning. Hung a curveball to DeJong, and then looked like he lost his command.
Given how the bullpen's been going, was there a temptation with Neshek? He only threw 4 pitches to just have him roll the game right out?
I asked him to go back out. He said he would rather not. He didn't feel like he had it.
Does that bother you?
Well, you know what? I would have liked to have sent him back out, obviously, because he's been so effective. However, we've got a good thing going there, and if he can only pitch 1 inning for us, I'll take it. He's been that good, and I don't want to disrupt that. That's one area that I don't have to worry about. So I did ask him if he could go back out, and he just thought that it was better that he didn't.
When you see Nola pitching the way he did today with the 2-seam movement and the tight breaking ball, you kind of wonder how it's been such an up and down last year for him?
Yeah, it goes to show you how one little thing it started with the elbow and then, the hip or back or whatever he had. But, that's one of the things about players developing. He's had a lot of success early when he first got here, went through a period where he was struggling to find himself. And the last outing and this outing, especially this one, that looked like the old Nola that we saw. And that's great to see. I was ecstatic.
With what Nola and Pavetta and Lively have done recently, how much hope does that give you going forward that maybe some better times are ahead?
Well, it gives me a lot of hope, because one of the things that I've always complained about is that the starters haven't been giving us length. And then our last 5 or 6 outings, we've been getting 6, 7, and now into the 8th inning. And sure enough, we're getting length from the starters, and we played 3 extra inning games in a row. So I was hoping that didn't happen today. But when you have starters going deep into the game, then it gives us a chance to win. That's what happened to us the first half of last year. We were getting into that 7th and 8th with a chance to win the game, and our bullpen really shut it down. We've had issues this year, but I'm just happy about the performance of those 3 guys.
You guys have made a lot of mental mistakes recently, so when you have a play in the 5th inning where Galvis singles and the ball's kind of ducked around in second, and Andres Blanco realizes it and scores, was that a terrific base running play to you? It's
a heads-up play. That's the kind of players that you're looking for, the kind of guys that are going to look for things like that to happen, and not, they don't assume a play is going to be made, and they assume they might be able to take an extra base. He's a veteran, and I'm glad he paid attention.
With Herrera after last night, was it kind of disappointing to see another mental mistake today, getting picked off third? And it looked like when there was a full count and 2 outs, Franco was running and Herrera didn't there.
I can't say that I was happy about either one. Now, when he was on third base, I'll say one thing. When he was running contact, and when you're running contact, you're susceptible to getting picked off by a catcher, especially with a left-handed hitter. You have to be aware of that, and they're taught to be aware of that. And he just didn't really take that hard first step back, and that basically deters a catcher from throwing to third base. So it happens. I'm not pleased about it, but
is there any thought to giving him a day today just to kind of reset after last night?
A day today?
Yeah, just a day off.
Yeah, I've thought about it. Yeah.
With how well Luis Garcia's pitched aside from the game in Atlanta, is there maybe a temptation to use him in the ninth inning here over the next couple of weeks?
He was coming into ninth regardless of the score. So 3-1, he was coming in.